Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to my workshop and to Very Cool Stuff. Well, this is the fourth installment of the excavator build, and the last one we left off by just starting to build the boom arm. Of course, as usual, once all the parts are made, it's glue up time. Well, one of the biggest things about an excavator is the equipment that you can use. So time to make the pickup that goes on the end of the boom arm. Normal process applies, mark out, use the various tools to cut the profile, shape accordingly. Of course, there's got to be some lathe work involved.
Well, there's some very small intricate bits. You can see the size of these. So that's about 12 millimeters, and these are 3 millimeters. I've got to assemble all these. Good luck.
So this is the pickup on the end of the boom arm. Some nice movement. Now it's time to make some tools to go on to the boom arm. The first tool is going to be the bucket. So this is how I actually get the angles on the edge of small boards rather than trying the table saw. So I made these slippers at different angles and then just run them down on the shooting board.
So just a couple of bits of cherry, just basically resawn them and run them through the drum sander, 5mm thick, or was it more, 4mm thick, and as I said before, with Dutch's patterns, because every part is templated, you can just actually just glue the template to the wood and then cut it out accordingly with a saw of your choice and sand it to the line. A lot more straightforward with more complex shapes and working to the plan. So you might have seen in an earlier video I made these sort of sanding sticks. Well, I've sort of moved it on a little bit. Well, I used to just glue the sandpaper to a piece of thin ply and then use them a bit like a file. But now what I've done, I got some of that self-adhesive Velcro strip, and I buy sandpaper with the loop system on. Then makes life a little bit easier, particularly these. So you saw before how difficult it was to get into these corners. Oh, I just used these sanding sticks to get me to the line. I have some different sizes. I have some smaller ones, and I have some smaller ones here. Like you put different grits on. Getting there. Not as quick as not as quick as a disc sander, but just as effective. Note to self: check your camera because it just might run out of battery. Anyway, so we saw this piece I made earlier. Well, I made some other, nothing too fancy really, just some 5mm pieces with angles on. This is obviously going to be the bucket. You saw when we made these earlier, and they'll sit on there like so. And then obviously there's going to be some teeth at the edge, so I've made this piece here. I'm going to cut them up into small strips, and they'll be the what goes on the end in terms of little teeth that goes on the edge of the bucket. Hopefully that makes sense, and I will keep on checking to make sure that the battery doesn't run out.
Of course, there's always glue ups involved. So that's it for this episode. Sorry it's a bit of a long one, and it'll be a while before the next episode comes out because I've got a little bit of an update for you, which will be coming out shortly. As usual, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. Hope to see you again soon, and happy woodworking.